Stratolab 5 was launched on May 4, 1961, from an aircraft carrier in the Gulf of Mexico.
They did a standing inflation of a 10 million cubic foot balloon from the deck of an aircraft carrier that was moving with the wind to create a zero wind condition across the deck of the ship. So you could stand up this 600-foot tall balloon in zero wind conditions.
Aeronauts Commander Malcolm Ross and Lieutenant Victor Prather, aside from being test subjects on the physiology of high-altitude flight, were testing spacesuits designed for the Mercury mission.
The guys are walking out carrying their little air conditioners just like Alan Shepard and John Glenn did, and they got strapped in this open gondola, which is just an open aluminum tubing framework.
Ross and Prather went on to set a human-piloted balloon altitude record of nearly 114,000 feet, a record that still stands today.
But unfortunately, during the recovery process, Dr. Prather slipped and fell in the water and drowned. He had his helmet off, and his suit filled up with water, and he actually would have gone to the bottom of the Gulf of Mexico if he didn't get tangled up in the parachute shrouds.
An achievement and tragedy that managed to elude the headlines.
That flight took place on May 4th, 1961. On May 5th, 1961, Alan Shepard became the first American in space. One day, the space program is ballooning, and the very next day, ballooning died as far as high altitude preparation for space. You know, one day it's balloons and the next day it's spacecraft.
Despite its firm footing below the radar of public attention, scientific ballooning has continued adapting to the times as the quickest and most cost-efficient avenue to space. But are its capabilities up to one of the heaviest and most sophisticated payloads ever launched?